Hello, guys. Welcome back to Memories and Tunes. My name is Hector. Today, we have a really cool episode. We're going to be talking about my favorite band, and we're going to be revisiting a concert that really made an impact in my life. We're going to talk about what the band was doing around that time, some trivia knowledge, some anecdotes from the band as well, and what I was doing around that time, and why I picked this song specifically, and why I wanted to travel back in time to see, to put myself in those shoes again, and then remember some of my young years playing guitar or listening to music. So thank you for tuning back in, and then we'll see you in a little bit. Hey, what's up, guys? So I have a couple of different things here today. As you guys heard on the intro video, we're gonna do a Metallica song. This one is gonna be from the San Diego 1992 concert. Is the Unforgiven, the first one. We are gonna do this song, and we're gonna talk a little bit about around what time this was and all that. So this is the Black Album tour. The Black Album came out in 91. This is in 92. This is a couple fun facts about Metallica at this time. This is the first time they start doing the in the round playing, and they have first year that they implemented the snake pit. So you're gonna see the stage is in the middle of the arena, and it's in the middle of the arena, and they have a hole in the middle where they put fans in there, which is pretty cool. I recently went to the M72 tour, and they had the snake pit on steroids there. Then fun fact number 2, this is off of a box set that they put out. It's called Live Shit, Binge, and Purge. It had a couple concerts in there, including San Diego, the one in Seattle, and I think they had one in Mexico as well. Really, really good. In 1991, when they released the Black Album, this was the biggest album they had at the time. They hit the popularity part of their careers, and they blew up. That's why everybody hates the Black Album, because this is when they became mainstream. And obviously, your Metallica was your little band, didn't make any music videos or nothing. And now with this album, everybody knows them and everybody goes crazy over them. And then they're no longer the little band that you used to see. So with that in mind, we have that album is one of my favorite albums as well, obviously, because it's from my favorite band. But with that in mind, the singles that they had was Enter Sandman, The Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters, Whatever I May Roam, and Sabbath True. So imagine Sabbath True. It was the last single that they put out. And with that, this tour, according to what I've, documentaries and stuff like that, lasted like 2.5 years. They went from country to country, from city to city, and then they went back around because the album will not go away. So they kept going back to places once or twice after they played. So the reason why I wanted to do this song, I'll tell you guys in a little bit. Let's get started.
Well, we're gonna try something a little different here, so don't get fucking scared, man. Well, we figured anyway, all our fucking Metallica friends, they're always up for something new all the fucking time, right? Dig it. Well, try this on for size. Hey, buddy. Hello, Metallica. Jacob will soon be rocking you, so listen for Jacob, man. Metallica's the best. Keep a good show. No fights. Rock and roll, you guys. See ya. All right. Hey, man, you better wash that mic off. Well, no more fucking public service announcements, all right? So here we fucking go.
Let's check this out. So the main thing about this concert is that I was learning how to play guitar, and with that in mind, I was trying to figure out how to play the songs. And since I was new to the guitar thing, I was probably maybe a year in at the most when I got a hold on this VHS, and it was grainy, like it was like copied on top of it like 15,000 times. The copies of the copies were copied on top of, and whatever. Anyways, going back to the guitar thing, when I first saw this concert and I saw this dude with a guitar on a pedestal, I freaked out because I was like, "What? Is that even possible?" And of course it is, you dummy. Uh, but the cool thing is that he had his guitar, his Explorer ESP Explorer, the MX hanging, and then he had the other one in position for him to play the acoustic guitar. So it was a bunch of things clicking in at the same time for me that I was like, man, these guys are the coolest. Never seen that before this concert. But yeah. So and then also the song is amazing. I love the song. So let's see if we can go back to it. Let's stop it there. So, a couple of things about nerdy Metallica facts. So, Kirk Hammett is playing a Stratocaster with EMGs in there, I think. And I'm not sure if it's a Fender Stratocaster or if it's a Fernandez. He's known to play Fernandez guitars also too. And then also the reason why James is like arching down so much is a couple of things. One, he can jump on any mic, and Jason can jump on any mic, and they can both sing at the same time or with the same height. They don't have to adjust microphones. James is 6'2" or 6'3", and everybody else is way, shorter than him. That's one. Two, I recently heard him in an interview, or I think I read it in his book, um, that he got that guitar stand, like the stands, I would say, in front of the mic because he wanted to look big. And I guess that was a way for him to look humongous on stage and scary. Which is funny because I've been a fan for, you know, longer than I haven't. Uh, and I just found this out probably like about a year ago, maybe less. Which was pretty cool to know because I was always wondering why, and that's another reason why he had like neck problems and back problems, and he doesn't do that anymore. Okay, let's continue. What a guitar solo, man. This is one of the reasons why I love Metallica too. It's a reverse Metallica song, so it starts hard. Obviously, it has the slow intro, but instead of quietly singing through the verse, he's rocking out during the verse. It's like a high energy verse, and then the chorus goes down on the next part, and then it's the same thing with the guitar solo. It starts slow, and then it builds up. Um, so there's a bunch of videos of a year and a half in the life of Metallica, um, where where shows Kirk Hammett rehearsing and playing the song and all that kind of stuff. And I feel like these are one of the most this album probably I would say is one of the most well crafted uh, solos albums that he has with Metallica. I'm sure they were doing that before, but specifically here, he's like a surgeon. Like the songs are not that long anymore. You can't just like riff off. I think he only did that in Wherever I'm in Rome at the end, which it's amazing too. Um, but it's just basically it's in the pocket. It's a perfect solo. I think it's one of the most beautiful solos that he's written. My favorite solo is Fade to Black, but this one is definitely a close second. And if I start thinking about it, probably I'm gonna come up with another 10. That dude is really really good. Um, so yeah, let's continue. Let's listen to the solo again. What a song! The solo at the end, it's awesome. I remember learning to play the solo when I was a kid, and I remember I got a hold of the tapes of this album because they had cassettes also, not just VHS. And it was also another one that it was recorded on top of the copy, and the copy of the copy type of thing. So I will play it in my little radio in my room, and I'll play the whole song through like Kirk Hammett. At that time, I was like all into leads and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do Kirk Hammett's guitar parts, and it was so much fun. I remember like having a great time learning them, playing them, messing up and starting over. I don't know. I just had that drive to learn it, and I wanted to play just like him. Um, so that was a cool moment in time for me, at least. I was what, like 16 when I was learning how to actually play the song, and I was playing it 16, something like that, 15 maybe. I started playing guitar like around 13 or 14. So it was all centered around guitars. And then afterwards, once I figured out how to play like, all the Metallica songs and the solos and stuff like that, I started looking at what James was doing. And that became more interesting to me at that time. It still is a little bit more than Hammett. Especially the Hammett now is just going fast and furious on the guitar with the wah. I feel like it's more interesting what James is doing nowadays, guitar wise. So yeah, and that's it for us, guys. Thank you for tuning in again to another episode of Memories and Tunes. So if you get a chance, please comment, share, like, subscribe. I never get them on the right order. Is that the right order? But I never do. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, and have a good week.